past few weeks, I've had to talk about localizers a lot and the consequences of their actions because slowly but surely they are being replaced by AI. But now we have another prime example as to why companies and consumers no longer trust these individuals because another anime has an inaccurate English sub that has been criticized. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or via YouTube memberships. It is always, not a very surprising time when I have to sit here and talk about localizers adding cringy Western references into the products they're working on, whether they're anime or video games. But like clockwork, the localizers have acted up yet again. This is a Niche Gamer article. It says localizers are once again being criticized as some rather suspect lines have appeared in the first episode of the English subtitled version of Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable. Now, this is streaming weekly on Crunchyroll. Not all of it is up yet, so who knows what else is going to be shoved into this series, but we do have a few prime examples already of localizers doing their very worst. It says the first episode of the anime was recently released on Crunchyroll in its original form with English subtitles, but certain moments stuck out for containing Western slang or odd localization choices. But compared to Tokyo, isn't this like totally mid? Kitami, I mean. This is such a cringy situation. I hate using the word cringe, but it's the best one to describe this. I hate hearing and seeing Western slang in my anime or manga. It drives me up a wall. It boils my blood to no ends, and I hadn't started watching this yet, but if I had started watching this, I would have instantly been turned off after this first episode. My first name, so whack. This is so whack. I also hate when they just have to have a character repeat themselves twice because they think that that line is so funny. They clearly think that people are going to find this so comedic, so they have a character repeat themselves. It's just not funny. This doesn't work. Here's a clip of the second scene in Japanese, which has the male character using the word which can be slang for awesome. In the clip with the Japanese audio, the first clip, it didn't have anything to do with, a place that's totally mid. And of course, here's one of the moments compared to a fan translation top and the official Manga Plus translation on the bottom. This is why we should be hiring people who are actually passionate about the work, okay? This is why we should actually be hiring people who care about the products that they're touching, the products that they're working on, because in no way, shape, or form did the fan translation show that the original Japanese manga said anything like mid or this is so whack. Nothing like that. Maybe hire people who are passionate and care about your products. But of course, all of these blasphemous localizations are a common occurrence for Japanese anime and games over the past few years, and they are getting subsequently roasted now. The Zoomers are becoming localizers, some mid subtitles, and this is what is so sad, is that this anime was probably going to be popular. I mean, it may still be popular if you can look past these things and you still want to watch it, but at the same time, we are talking about otherwise perfectly fine products, and this is why companies, I believe, are slowly going to be phasing out human localizers in favor of AI. I've had to talk about the ancient Magus Bride situation quite a few times over the past couple weeks because localizers are so upset over it, but it's really no surprise to see why companies are straying away from using human beings, because these human localizers take these massive creative liberties, and a product that would otherwise be a perfectly good product is being completely ruined because of the creative decisions that they are making. And unfortunately for, the people who either are behind the original product or maybe the people in Japan that are worried about, you know, pu- publishing it, they are more focused on actually getting the content created and released. So they put their trust into these localizers, thinking that they are going to do a really good, high quality job. And then, of course, once it finally releases, like in this case, they're probably going to social media, seeing what the reception is. And then, of course, you see headlines like this: localizers butcher another product, localizers are going wild still. And it's just so sad to see, because someone clearly worked very hard on this original project, and now, of course, when it's brought to the West, it's completely butchered. It's just so sad to see, and this is why so many people are fighting back against localizers. I would love for human beings to do high quality work. I do not want AI to replace human beings, but these human beings, these localizers, have proven time and time again that they cannot be trusted with products like this. I mean, Japanese fans also are increasingly becoming aware of English localization quality. It seems like everyone is finally catching on to all of the nightmares that we have been seeing fill our maybe favorite products over the past couple of years, and it has gotten worse and worse as time has gone on. It has steadily become less and less acceptable. It started with a few minor changes, and then, of course, I think all of the localization controversy really blew up with Katrina Translator, butchering things like the Big Brother controversy. And then, of course, you have people like Jamie Markey and the Dragon Maid controversies, very notable situations. And yeah, I mean, this is why, again, a lot of people do not feel very bad that localizers are slowly but surely being replaced with AI, because we have cringe-worthy Western slang being added into our products, and absolutely nobody wants that. So there's only one episode of this out right this second. I will be keeping my eye on it to see if there's any other, localization situations like this throughout the rest of the series. Only time will tell, but so far it's off to a very bad start. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and of course found it important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.